12-year-old niece is going, look, tia, there's a pelo, the hair, the corona, the crown, and the ojos, the eyes, and the nariz, the nose, and the boca, and the barba, and the hombros. And I'm looking, and all of a sudden, Jesus Christ. I was seeing Jesus Christ. I couldn't believe my eyes. I'm looking at it, I'm stunned. And last week we had this strange thing happen. These teenagers came. They were all dressed in black and they had goth makeup on. And they started walking around the tree and then they started yelling things like, this is Satan's work! Yes! Satan work! And they started spitting at the tree. Carmen said, yeah. I could feel my face getting hot. I could feel my fingers going into fists. All I wanted to do was smack them. She's got a really hot temper. But I couldn't. Not in front of Jesus Christ. I said to them, you better go, or I'm going to call the police. And Olga, they laughed at me. So I dialed and I was talking to the police, and when they saw I was serious, they drove off. A little while later, a policeman came up, and he said, so what's the problem? Oh, no problem now. Well, what was the problem? Well, there's an image of Jesus Christ on the tree. He said, okay, dokie, gotta go now. Later, people started arriving, and they'd walk around looking at it, and you'd hear people saying, ay, es un milagro, it's a miracle. Other people would be saying, oh my God, there it is. You heard a lot of that. Not many children came, but when they did, they were always the first ones that saw the image. And my brother, the skeptic, the atheist, he decided he was going to make a video of the Jesus head, as he called it. He made this video, and sometimes there were more people looking in the video than at the tree. And I thought, oh yeah, this is America, all right. After 6 days, I had to leave, but I had loved the time there. Everyone was experiencing this image at the same time, of strangers talking to each other, praying together, sharing their lives together. I felt like I was falling into a vortex of apparitions. I felt like if I could keep going, I'd go from place to place to place for the rest of my life, but it was not my time. I realized that there's a lot we know about and much that we don't.
How did I end up here in the suburbs working in a factory? Erica, get a hold of yourself. What you need to do is take the basic Scientology communication course. It will fix your breakdown. It's what fixed mine. And the first thing they taught us was the foundation of communication, which is hold your location. So they put us in partners, knee to knee, eye to eye. No blinking, flunk. No smiling, flunk. No laughing, flunk. No coughing, flunk. Those are all avoidances of holding your location. And you hold it until the timer goes bzzz. And I thought, I'm never going to get it. This is really hard. But finally I could do it. And the coach said, let's go to the E-meter and test you. Maybe you've passed. We went to the E-meter. And the thing began swinging wildly, the dial on the meter, and she asked me the appropriate question. I answered. And the began hovering in the middle. And she said, very good, your needle is floating. When your needle hovers like that in the middle, we say it's a floating needle. So now you have passed phase 1 of the communication course. You have passed hold your location step 1. You may proceed to the next. We go to the next and the next and the next. And like so fast I made it to the arc of relationship. You know those arcs. You gotta be able to make them. You gotta be able to break them. And I make me, and I make him, oh yeah! And then I roll out the rope of clay, and I put the rope of clay together, and then I tear it apart! And I don't want to pass! I don't want a floating needle! I just want to do it again!